I really enjoyed A Whirlwind Wedding. This is a Real One film from 2021. This is directed by Danny J. Boyle. It's written by Shannon Latimer. And we have a cast including Morgan Kohan as Cassie and Drew Nelson as Kyle. And Cassie has to help her mother plan her mother's wedding because her wedding planner got called into some reality TV show. It's a very bizarre excuse, but nevertheless, the wedding planner is unavailable now. So, as a kind of last minute thing, Cassie returns to her hometown to help her mother plan her wedding, and she meets Kyle, and they have an interesting beginning. And she talks with him to see if that he wants to cater her wedding. He doesn't provide the service that she's looking for. He's not high class enough. I think the word they used was elevated, but needless to say, Kyle's services are actually going to be pretty useful, and Cassie and Kyle spend more time together. Cassie is actually in a relationship, so it's not just a case of two people meet and they instantly fall in love and everything's happy, but of course we have that potential romance brewing in the background. But what will come of it, I'm not going to say. The wedding planning aspect, I really liked. I thought that worked really well. A lot of characters have different ideas for what they think should happen with this wedding. So there are a lot of clashes, there are a lot of obstacles to overcome. I think there's a lot of meat to the narrative and everything flows really well. The characters are very likeable. For the most part, there were a few occasions where Cassie, it's not so much that I didn't like her, it's that I didn't think she had the most helpful attitude, but not too frequently that I disliked her. She just wasn't the most likeable all of the way through. But in general, likeable characters, good performances, really nice narrative, very well executed. And in general, I thought it was pretty good. I'm quite a fan of wedding-based films like this. I don't know why exactly, because I don't care for weddings in real life. I think it's the planning aspect. I really enjoy watching things come together with films like this. And I'm pleased to say that it's a pretty good film. Decent narrative, well executed, great characters, really good performances, visually really beautiful. There's a lot to look at, a lot of really gorgeous colours. The costumes look great. The locations are brilliant. Needless to say, it's filmed in British Columbia, as most, not all, but most Real One films are. And in general, I have no complaints. A Whirlwind Wedding was a really enjoyable experience. And if it sounds like a film that might appeal to you, then needless to say, I'm very happy to recommend it.